Hello there, survivors, and welcome back to ARK Survival Ascended. Today we're continuing our work on the Greek town here on a little island in the new region of the Astraeos DLC. And today, we'll continue our little dock work that we started on in the last few streams. Last time we added a warehouse to the side as well as started the big entrance to the main town square in the back. And yeah, it's starting to really look like a proper little Greek island town with a nice dock area. And we're gonna continue this over time, adding more and more buildings, of course. I'm quite happy with the way that this warehouse turned out as well. I think I'll be making a tutorial of that very soon. Seems like a pretty nice build for all of your storage, crafting needs, etc, etc. And yeah, we did some decorating. Well, we're gonna do more decorating, of course, but I kind of want to do some dedicated streams to that, like focus on adding more life and decorations to the place. So yeah, I think that's gonna be fun. For today, I've got like a little temple slash shrine that I want to add in on the dock layer. Just a little one, a small one. And I want to try out building a little bit with the Roman structures. I know we're building a Greek town using the Astraeos structures, custom cosmetic mostly. But these Roman custom cosmetic textures are very cool. And I think it would be nice to mix them in just as a little bit of variation in textures. Although if you're building this yourself and you do not have the Roman structure set, you can of course switch it out for Astraeos ones. But as you can see right here, we have some statues from that Roman set and they look really cool. And yeah, I think it's gonna be nice using the full structure set. So I've already gotten a little start, like planning wise. You can see it there in the back and you can see some of these stones. So it's a slightly different color to the Astraeos structures, but I still think it's gonna blend in nicely enough that it's gonna probably be really nice. There's actually a lot of detail in that structure set as well. So I think it's gonna be a nice change that kind of have a little bit of different textures going on instead of just the same thing everywhere. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm really hyped for this little town, bringing it to life. Right now, we're more focused on getting some of the first builds in before we start adding details, because I want to kind of combine the tasks. So we haven't really added any plans yet, which definitely, as soon as we start adding greenery in here, I think it's going to really come to life a little bit more. And of course, especially if we add some props around to bring life to the town and also bring the ARK to the town, because at least the warehouse, that's definitely going to be decorated as if this is a storage that I would use in a playthrough, because I think that in my opinion is the fun way to play ARK. If I play survival, I still want to have beautiful builds that might just look pretty, but of course we also want to use the practical ARK stuff. What cosmetic mods do you use for the plants? We use JVH landscaping, which isn't a cosmetic, it's like a full mod, so you cannot use it if you're on official settings, or you have to have that installed on the server itself. But of course, if you do not have that, a good way to get around that is using your shovel from the Bob Talltales DLC and the plant pots, and you can still get a little bit of green in your life without having to use mods. But yeah, there we go. I'm really happy with this little angle of the town as well. I really like the warehouse with the wooden accents. I think that really did help a lot. So yeah, there we go. That is kind of an update of what we've done so far. It's really starting to come along. I also saw some people comment on the last stream. I haven't replied yet, but these are the coordinates. If anyone is looking for where I'm building in the new islands that were added with the DLC, pretty much. You know, so this is this little island group, these islands right here, except for that one, the sheep one was already there, but these ones are new to the DLC, and of course Extinction Island. But yeah, it's actually a really nice spot because it's got enough height different in the terrain to make it interesting, but it's flat enough that I think you can easily do some bigger buildings as well. So yeah, we'll take it as we go. I think it's going to be nice to try and get like a breeding pen in somewhere at some point as well. But yeah, we'll see when we get there. So yeah, you can see I've already applied some of the Roman custom cosmetics. They have a really nice texture, nice 3D elements to it, and it's slightly different hue as the Astraeos ones, but I think that's going to be nice because if every building uses the same textures, it might get a little bit boring. So that's why I want to switch it up. And it seems like we got a new friend today already checking out our build. That is one of the new ARK edition creatures that I haven't actually got the chance to play around with, but apparently he's really keen to fire up this temple. So yeah, let's get started on that build. So I think I'm correct in saying that these are like just the middle of the pillars, and then I have a separate skin probably for the rest of the pillars. There's also this really nice texture on them, and then I flip them around for this result. So that's actually nice. So you can have the little detailed one or the very clean look. And I think for the outside layer here, we're gonna go for the detailed one, and then for the rest, I think in the middle we'll go for the clean look once again. We need the Morellatops return. There's a very high chance of that. I think usually there's a few around here just wandering around, but today it seems like we got this new guy that is now stuck, and he might set the place on fire. Which is fine. I'm not scared. You are. So we're gonna have a little sloped wall coming down from this, because then we can add in our stairs up to the temple. Ooh, this looks nice. Yeah, this is good. This is cool. Hello there, Al. Welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah, I think it's nice gonna be combining these two, right? The Roman and the Astraeos skins, just to have slightly different textures and colors of structures. I think it's gonna be nice. I don't really need anything. So the idea is that this is gonna be like a little temple, just a small one though, because obviously we don't want to have it too big. But I did want to have some points of interest here at the dock level, because it's quite empty otherwise. Oh man, look at this. Look at this. Is this a lot higher, or does it just appear to be higher? I feel like that might be a little bit higher than usually is the case. Yeah, this is definitely a lot higher than is normal. So I guess we kind of have to go this high. That wasn't really what I was hoping for these, because I was kind of hoping to just go this high. But maybe we can find a way around that. Okay, well, we'll have to see exactly what we want. Because we could perhaps do something like this. Because I do want to add in some depth here on the front as well. So perhaps we can do... There we go. Something like that. I don't know if I want to... I don't think I want to have it that high. And it's 4 wide, so... Probably... Oh, wait. Can I even have... This is important. Do we have a shallow sloped variant of this? Roman structures. Pillar, top and bottom, banner. Yeah, these have banners as well that I definitely need to check out. Rugs, urns, ramp corner. Maybe the special skin? Well, apparently not. How about the other? Where was it? The ramp corner, perhaps? There we go. That's the one we need. Although that seems to slightly be a different one, but it's fine. So it would be like this, I suppose. I guess it would be like this. Okay. At least we do have the slope walls, which is great. I love to see those more and more in custom cosmetics, because that's a game changer for if you play without mods, if you play unofficial or something, because normally you can't have those pieces. It's good to know that both Astraeos and the Roman texture pack at least have those. Okay. So far that looks alright. Let's see if we get back to a normal Roman texture. So we can have the plain front. Is there any like... No, there's no variations for those. So if we want any more detail inside here, I guess we can't? I don't know. Oh, I kind of want to flip those. So we can see something nice if we're walking up to here, right? Yeah, that seems fair. Okay. So then this layer would be quarter walls. I think this will work. This might work. There we go. Just like that. Should be getting there. And then of course we need these special skins for some pieces. So for now we'll just only do the pieces that we can change by default before we have to change to the different ones. What do the roofs look like? That is not what I want my roof to look like. Is there no different roof texture? Well, I guess I could just use the Astraeos one in the worst case scenario. There we go. And I think for the side we do want to kind of have this. Yeah, I don't know if we want to extend this roof here at the back. Maybe. Will help with the dinos falling down. There we go. At least that layer has to be filled in like this. We'll have to see what variations are available. So this will go up by 3 at least. There we go. At the back of the temple, I guess there will just be a normal wall because, I mean, there's no really any point trying to add any windows there because you wouldn't be able to see anything back there. I guess something like this would be the case. Yeah, there we go. And then the middle ones again, and then I guess we can change all of these as well. Same over here. And then slowly but surely we're getting a little temple. Oh, I'm in a sail. Yeah, I think it's nice that it's not overlapping. Not every building should be overhanging, I mean, on the sides. I think that's fine if we do not do that for this one, because otherwise it's going to get big as well. So, or I would have had to make it less wide, but I think this is a good small sized little shrine, and we're probably going to have like some kind of statue inside or something, you know. I think that could be cool. Probably. There we go. For now, it's a box. We've put a box inside a temple. Don't worry about it, guys. Don't worry about it. Okay, and then potentially we could have some windows like this, maybe. Oh, we do have them quite big. Kind of hoping for some smaller windows, to be honest, but hey, we'll make this work. I guess we'll change these a little bit to make them a little bit nicer as details. Because I do like the texture on them. The wood textures and everything look really nice in the stone from this pack. But I think if we open them like this, it will add a little bit more, yeah, a little bit more dynamic to this wall. You use the Missa? Yeah, I think a Missa could work as well. But I like the fact that these ones, the Astraeos one and the Roman one, are actually quite close in colors as well, right? They fit very nicely together. They blend very well. So yeah, I kind of like that idea. Is there a skin for these? There is. Yeah, I feel like that's the least we could have. I mean, we could have it here, but I can't really skin those anymore. But it might have been good to have those, so I'm gonna have to open them up a little bit. Yeah, it does add a little line, even with the full wall. I think it adds enough. There we go. Yeah, it just adds that little line. I think that's kind of what we need. Okay. Oh, that's good. We didn't do the wall here yet, so we can just easily access these ones. There we go. Just like that. So yeah, we'll just have these walls be normal and then have some windows at the top to bring in a little bit of light. In some cases, I guess. There might be some light coming through. There we go. And don't forget, we might have banners as well that we can hang now, if we don't forget about those. But I think that's a good start to it. There we go. Oh, looks like we have a little Roo jumping around town now. Why would I be sent to download character screen after being disconnected when using AA transporters? I am not sure. I don't think I've used any AA transporters. Let's see. The Roman skin and then the pillar at the bottom. Those are quite nice. We're going to use them here as well. Looks very, very cool. And then we have probably also a Roman top. There we go. This one I would like to... Oh, well. I can turn them into stone. That seems like a bug. That's not what I want. I wanted to rotate them. Apparently I can't. Can I? Oh no, that destroyed all of it. Okay. Just trying to get the different rotation. There we go. Because I want to have it from this side, right? Oh, man. This guy's really wedged in here. There we go. That's the one I want. Yeah, because I think that just makes a little bit more sense for these orientations. Well, let's try and see what these are like. I think these are correct, but this one isn't correct. Which is not great. There we go. Those are nice. That was good. Is this one? That one is good. All right. Perfect. Does mean I need to reskin some of these, but that's totally fine. We can work with that. Just looks a little bit nicer from the sides, right? Okay, let's see. We want Roman. I'm really hoping that at some point we're allowed multiple skins on a hotbar. Custom cosmetic skins. Because right now you can only have one custom cosmetic. Different fence options? You mean like for a field or something? Not really. It's easier to search for them because they don't have icons. So we just need the normal one for these. Also, what would the doors look like? I don't think I need or want doors necessarily, but... Although these do look quite nice. They are quite nice, aren't they? They are indeed. Yeah, I don't really have any fence designs necessarily. I think one of my... What was it? Like a Japanese starter base or something? Did have like a little dino pen with a fence, but that's about it, what I can think of. Let's see. We want the Roman special corner skin. There we go. Because that is these ones. There we go. Let's see. Oh, I guess that wouldn't really work. So these ones we want to change. Oh my god, the skin changing is definitely not making this a very fast process, is it? There we go. Just a little bit more detail. And then I kind of want to know if there's any special like looks for these, but this is top. That's a banner on a wall mount. What would a wall mount be? Braziers. I need to remember those as well. Rugs, urns. What does this do? That's only the slope wall. Okay. So that's not really anything special. I think for double doors this is gonna be good, and apparently it has some grates. It has nothing for a quarter wall, which is interesting. Statues, food, and food. Okay, well. I guess we go statues. Mr. Zeus himself. And then maybe we can have some of the urns and stuff, like there's maybe decoration pieces and like offerings. And also let's find out what the wall mount is. Is it this, or is it like a canvas or something? Okay, let's see. Roman banner. Oh geez, that's a big one. Okay, well that's very big. Then we have a second one as well. Oh, that's even bigger somehow. Oh no, it's just the other way. Why do they always... Like, I can't change the size for that. That's crazy. Okay, so let's see. If I want the banner here on the side. A bummer you can't have the boats unofficial, yeah. It would have been nice if they were part of the DLC. Ooh, look at that. That's kind of nice, isn't it? Wait, the stone walls have settings? Okay, flip them, okay. Yeah, I think that helps, having the little banner on the side. What did I do? I kind of did it right there, right? That's a little bit too high. There we go. kind of want to see what the first banner looks like now. If it's not going to be too tall. Banner 2, banner... oh, there's a third one as well. Ooh. Okay, so that does fill up the wall quite nicely. And then we have a third banner. Okay, that's longer, so that's too big for this one, but yeah, so that's basically like 5 walls. Yeah, I might keep that one there and that one on this side. Why not? Kind of change it up a little bit. And now we kind of want to have a roof skin. Roman roof. Roof. Okay. That's a bit weird though if there's no... yeah, the ramps don't have any variation. That's kind of sad. Because I would assume that, yeah. Why do we not have this one for the ramps? That's kind of sad. I guess what we could do is... oh, jeez. Roof. I guess we could use these. The clinger skins instead. Because I kind of would like it to be slightly different than the other roofs, you know, just to kind of mix things up. We might still paint them to blend in a little bit more, although I'm not opposed to having different roof colors in this build. There we go. Yeah, this is kind of the roof that we need. It's weird that it didn't have that. If it does have, or I just missed it, of course, but it does have these sloped walls, although they kind of don't seem to be touching either, which isn't right. But that might be because I'd used the different... no, they're touching here. What the heck? That is weird. Oh, it's because these are not ending up at the same place. Yeah, they're not ending up at the beam. It's fine. It's fine. I actually do like these skins because they still do have that little slight overhang here on the side because they kind of stick out. So yeah, I think that works. Do I want to have something like this? Oh, wait. I guess it would only work if it's this, but... do I like that? Kind of does feel that there needs to be something in there, because there's kind of like a gap in the middle. Oh, that's the wrong one. I don't like how it's now kind of merging out in the middle. Is there any... oh, I'm gonna have to check all of these now, aren't I? This might be the one. There we go. No, I placed it on there. But yeah, that might help. All right. Let's get Roman special. Yes. There we go. Yeah, just oh geez, we're in the ship again. Yeah, just a little ridge. I think that works. That worked, right? A little temple here at the docks where you can come and praise Zeus. Wait. Where was this? Oh yeah, Roman urns. Rugs might be nice as well. You know, what we could do is we could have... Oh jeez. Can't even see it. Maybe not. Can't see it. And the urns, where do I place the urn skin on? Okay, on deco boxes. Let's first try see what they would be like. Okay, so size does not necessarily matter. They do not have variations. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, so I think we'll just place a bunch of boxes around. I kind of want to try and see the rug. So maybe what I'll do... Oh, I think it's because I flipped those. So normally... I would be able to do that. But because I flipped those, I can't do that. So maybe I'll flip it back. There we go. Because then we could have something like this, which is quite nice. So yeah, we'll detail this a little bit because of all the options that are in this custom cosmetic, which is kind of cool. There we go. Okay, so I think if we add these together, yeah, there we go. That's kind of the way you want to do this, I think. There we go. Adding some urns around, why not? Do I want to have some benches, maybe? That's not where I want to search. There we go. Actually, it does say it has it for like normal structures as well. That could be interesting. Like, does it have like smithy? Oh, I love that. I love that. I love when they add like structure skins. Okay, that's gonna be good to know. The Roman skin has custom cosmetic skins for all structures, probably, or a lot of them. It's gonna be making it a lot easier to blend it into this kind of village, this kind of town, right? Yeah, I think that's a little a nice little new addition here. We'll have a little temple out here. Oh, seem to have missed one over there. So let's get that one. There we go. And ready we are. I feel like what I might do... There we go. We'll just have to get a trophy for that at some point, but I feel like that's the least what we can do. And then... I think we'll have one here. And one over there. And then we can have... Where was it? Yeah, I think that's nice. Especially once we would power them. We have some nice flames there. Okay, I think that covers it for the little temple in the docks. Alright, that should do it. That kind of fills in that corner, the ending of the docks. I think for the rest of it, it's probably going to be a lot of just random goods stalled out on the docks. Maybe here and there we'll have a little like market square almost, or like a market stall. I mean, not a whole square, just a market stall here and there. And then at this end, of course, we have the entrance to our warehouse, which is quite cool as well. We'll probably have a little bit of goods around there as well there, and then yeah, that covers the docks. Then I'm gonna switch to a different reference, pictures from Assassin's Creed Odyssey, guys. If you're wondering where do I get inspiration for this, so just as the map maker, I'm just watching a lot of Assassin's Creed Odyssey screenshots and concept art, and that helps a lot getting ideas for next builds. So Astraeos is what we want. We'll go back to Astraeos for this one. And we'll get some nice textures. So I kind of already placed the foundation down to kind of see where I wanted to add this. Basically what this is going to be is it's just kind of an expansion of like a market area, but with a roof on top. So yeah, it's always kind of nice and sheltered a little bit more. I don't think we want to make that too high. And of course it's gonna rain, because why not? And this greater Kentro is being great by being right where I want to build. But that's fine. Alright, let's see. Let's clear the rain. There we go. Just as we like. Do I want this? No, probably not. Probably not. So yeah, I kind of think what we want to do for this one is... Yeah, the question is, do we go straight into the build, or do we still have a little bit like this? And then I guess the real question is here on the side. If we were to do this, we'll definitely have to add some extra pillars in, by the way, but if we would do this, there we go. You would then have this for the roof. Is that enough? It might be enough. Is this supposed to be something quite simple? Because it's not supposed to be taking attention away from some of the nice decorative entrances to the town. So maybe that is just what we need. Okay, so how big is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So what if I do this and I do that? Yeah, I guess that will work. There we go. And before we do that, I think this should be already here. And then we can continue this over this way. Okay, and then here on the outside, we want to expand this just by the one extra ceiling. There we go. Okay, so how would we actually get onto this layer? That is the question, because obviously I can't just add stairs here because that's kind of narrow. Could I do it here? Perhaps I could. And of course on the other side you can kind of walk on, so it's easier to connect to whatever rest of the town we're gonna have. But I feel like it should also connect to this layer. So yeah, the main entrance would be going there, but you have the little market place to the side. Wait a minute. I placed windows here. That's not what we want. We want proper walls there. There we go. I guess we do not have proper walls for those, so we're gonna wait for those skins. And I think we want the other stairs. We don't want these fancy stairs. And then probably we want to have at least a little bit of the railing on this side. Feels like we should have it, you know, safety first, because it's like a quite high ledge otherwise. And then I think we'll do that on all sides. Oh, what the heck? Why am I rubber banding? There we go. Oh yeah, we are really rubber banding. Why though? Are we stuck on something that I can't see? No, we're just rubber banding for no reason. There we go. Hello. How does it feel to finally build and just build? I mean, it's kind of two-sided. I am quite happy to be back at building. I'm really enjoying this new project, but I can already tell that I miss my friends. You know, I made some good new friends during this monarchy season, and of course the good thing is that we kind of always were every other day at least, especially me and Scroll, you know, the last few weeks we were always doing drops and stuff, so that was always kind of nice to have something to look forward to, you know, to do. And now that it kind of, you know, I'm by myself again, which, I mean, I like the building, so I don't mind too much, but I do think I want to make sure that it's not going to have to be another monarchy season before we do collaborations again, you know? Want to make sure we get some of those fun projects going as well. But yeah, it's good. It's good to be back at building. I feel like it was also nice to have somewhat of an extended break from building, because I feel like I'm more motivated now to build some cool things again. So I'm happy for the support during that time to be able to take a little step away from building. But now we're back and we're going to build even cooler things. And now we have Astraeos being official. It's amazing. It's really exciting. Yeah, I think we're going to add this little detail around. Do we want to have it here? Yes, I think we do. All the way around. Yeah, that is good. So then the ends of the roof are gonna be like this. And then we would have a layer of these. There we go. That's gonna be the end of the building. There we go. I feel like we've had enough of the Greek music for now. We're just gonna go to some ARK music because otherwise these tunes... I probably need to make a playlist that's a little bit bigger for the Greek tunes. Because they do get me in the right kind of vibe, you know? Maybe I should book a holiday to Greece this year. Get some real inspiration. There we go. I feel like, and please remind me if I don't, in this town, there's at least going to be one house that has like a little garden with like a dodo coop in the back. You know, as an homage to Lance. I feel like we need to do that after this monarchy season. We've been getting used to living next to a big dodo build, so I feel like we need to add one of our own. Little tribute. And then we need to think of something for squirrels as well, but there's no really squirrels in the game, is there? Hello there, Ghost. Welcome in, welcome in. I'm doing good. How about you? Just doing some building. Oh, nope. There we go. Awesome. And I think if we use these, yes, we can get some nice arches in. There we go. I'm actually really excited because, of course, we just have this new custom cosmetic version of the skin, which already has the new statues. But Nicard has already started teasing that more might be on the way for this cosmetic skin version. So that's going to be really cool if he does. So yeah, there's going to be... I'm guessing we're going to be doing plenty of Greek builds over the next few years. But yeah, we'll definitely make sure to mix it up. Of course, with Astraeos just launching, we're going to have a few... Greek builds the coming weeks, but I do want to also start some different projects, mixing those in as well. What am I gonna look for? I'm actually just looking for a skin. It's like, what am I doing here? We are here for the skin to get some of these roofs done. There we go. Okay. Actually, probably we can just do these and then flip the bottom one. There we go. So this one is one we want to flip, and that one is one we want to flip. There we go. Scroll los iguanodons. We can do something with that. We can do something with that. Because I would like to, especially if this is the main project that I'm going to be working on for a while. I would like to build some tributes to the neighborhood specifically, and maybe also Ninja as well, because he helped us out a bunch this season. Would not have been able to do a bunch, or I would have had to grind even more without his help for getting certain tames better bred and stuff. All right, so what do we need? We need some things that I forgot from this variant. There we go. The sides of these. And I think we then need the first variant for most of the rest of this. Nope. There we go. There's no variant. I guess the only thing is flipping now. That's too much work. Okay, so then we want these to the side, just like that. There we go. Fill in those, and then this little layer here. There we go. Yeah, I don't know what it is with the Astraeos skins, but as soon as you go too far away, that kind of the normal colors is coming through the roof a little bit more. That is fine. We got it. We got it. Do I see that through the roof? I do not see that through the roof. Do I see it if I skin it? Only at the end, but I think that's fine. Because I could have some, like, proper support beams here, which I feel like would be appropriate. There we go. There we go, just like that, all the way to the other side. And one more, there we go. Do we want to maybe have one here in the middle? Nope, that's not the middle. The new map is with money, right? Yeah, this is the DLC version. There is a free version available. I don't know if they fixed the bug yet, because I think the update made it so that you can't play the free version without the DLC anyway, but it should be free once they fix that again. But yeah, so this one is paid, but there is a free version with a bunch of it to test it before you buy it if you want to. But yeah, in my opinion, it's worth getting. I am really looking forward to this, because already it's a giant map. It's bigger than the island and Scorched Earth, and it's gonna get even bigger than Ragnarok and stuff. It's gonna be the biggest map ever once it's finished. Yeah, I think this is nice. Like, obviously you don't really see much of this from the outside, but on the inside, I think it adds something. And even here, you kind of have those beams poking through, which is nice. Do I want to have it out here? I don't know. Do I? I don't mind it. I don't mind it. I think we might use that as a little extra depth. Might just use that, because then that has a proper end as well. Yeah, I think that's nice. Yeah, that looks good. Feels more properly supported this way, right? Rather than just kind of being there, floating there. I think this does the trick. So yeah, I think the idea for this place is that it's kind of gonna be like a market-ish place. But I'm kind of still waiting for a lot of the decorations. I'm waiting for the new castle decoration mod from Aaron Longstaff that he's working on, but because that looks like it's going to be really good for like medieval themed builds. So I think I'm going to be able to use a lot of that in this Greek style build as well. Although of course there is already things that we could use even in the main game. I think like, what is it called? Is it the vessel would actually be a really nice decoration. We have some of the Roman custom cosmetic things that would look nice. So we probably already could do some, but you know what? We'll do a little corner. We'll do a little corner. We'll add some goods. So we'll get storage. We'll get a barrel. We'll get a vessel. There we go. Oh. So we'll just do a little corner of detail here. So we'll have a few of those. Then, oh wait, I added them to my hotbar. Then we'll do a few of the boxes, which is always a nice touch, I think. There we go, that already helps. There we go. You know, that adds a little bit of life to the place. Just some goods around. And of course, we would add a few more to make it all in. But as I said, I'm gonna do like a dedicated decoration in an interior stream at some point to kind of cover a lot of that. But yeah, that does add a little bit of extra structure here. And it kind of starts shaping the town because it kind of, this building kind of leads you back to the main entrance to the town square, which is of course what we want. There's some kind of fogginess going on. There we go. Much nicer this way. And yeah, we're not going to build it all out of the same foundations everywhere because that would be foolish, speaking from experience. So we're going to keep some of this natural landscaping in, and then we're just going to sometimes lead it with places like this. And then I do want to connect things to this side. So for example, here I'm probably going to make a pathway leading into the warehouse here. Speaking of, I think we need to build the entrance for this as well. So that probably just means that we need stairs there, and then we need some slope walls. Can't do it there. Well, that's definitely going to be the first variant for those. There we go. Oh, we got a stego. Yeah, because I think that already kind of leads you to the warehouse. That's the path. And then, of course, the main town square, where we're going to have, I think, like a little squarish thing. And then we're going to have some side things, I think, because we kind of want to create a little bit of streets. So we'll probably have a few builds there, some building there, a little bit here. Lighthouse is going to go there on that corner somewhere. And then we might kind of open it up. And then here, I think on this hill, we want to kind of do like a little bit of a small villa. And then probably create like some vineyard looking thing around it. I think that could be really cool if we do that on this end of the island. And then here we're going to do some kind of shrine feature, I think. So not a full temple, but more like a shrine. And then on that hill, we're going to do the temple, because then from the docks, you'll see like the Grand Temple in the distance, which I think would be really cool. All right, I think what we do now is we continue working on this. We started this in the last stream, and I think it's about time that we continue the work on it. So we created this little front for it, which I think looks quite nice. And now I actually Might want to play around with some of those banners. I think if we would add them here. Let's see. There we go. There we go. We might. I don't know what it's gonna look like if we do this. Because that might not really work. But maybe if we do one of the other ones, the banner 2 maybe. Still doesn't fully work. Oh, it kind of works. It's not terrible, actually. The other option is it's going to be a banner that hangs down. The real question is, could we paint these banners? Because that would be kind of nice if we could. Paint. Like... I guess. Oh, we can't paint them. Well, that's unfortunate, because then they always have to be red banners. Which, I mean, I guess it's fine. Would just have been nice if we could. You know, if we could, it would have been great. But yeah, it does look nice. You know, it adds a little bit of extra detail. And then probably we would actually have one more trophy thing, and then maybe have like a Rex's head or something mounted up here. You know, to bring back the ARK feeling as well. That would probably be nice. You know what? There we go. Let's see if I can find a command to get one. So we can see what it looks like. I wish we could make them bigger. Yeah, we would definitely want them bigger, but you know, it's a little something. You know, brings back the ARK design. I think here it would be even better because the scale is kind of more right for this size. Yeah, there it's really cool. There it really fits in. But yeah, that's nice touches how we can bring back the ARK feeling to the build, right? Because otherwise it's kind of more yeah, just Greek themed, and now we bring back the actual ones. Okay, so this is where we would go with normal ceilings, and then these ones would be quarter ceilings. Yeah, and then we would have full ceilings connecting back up to the other side. Nope. There we go. And then all except the corner. The corner, of course, is going to be these again. Connect back up to that one. Of course, we'll have these as well. There we go. Should I have this open on the inside? I don't know. We'll see. We'll find out. Yeah, so here We obviously want these walls to continue as well for that little detail that we're creating. All the way here to the back. I guess these corners are usually also D4. Because I kind of want to make sure that it is the same all the way through, right? You're excited for Ragnarok and Fjordor? I am too, especially Ragnarok because I love that map from AZ. That's one of the maps that I did play, and I played quite a bit. I'm also excited for Fjordor, but I just haven't played that one myself. But from what I've seen from it, it's gonna be cool as well. But that one is gonna take a long time. I think that's the end of next year, maybe, when that's planned. So yeah, that's gonna take a while. Ragnarok hopefully should be here in April, which I'm definitely really looking forward to. With Ragnarok and Astraeos together, I'm gonna be set building wise. Like, I have so much space to build with those two maps. So once Ragnarok is out, you know, I'm good to go. I'm gonna have enough places to build for a long time. There's gonna be a problem if I fill up both of those maps. There we go. Oh, I think it needed to be higher still, but that's fine. Oh, I did it wrong. I did it wrong. No. There we go. All right, let's fill the whole roof in. Just like, oh, just, nope. Nope, we're misplacing left and right. It's fine. It's fine. As long as we remember. All right, well, I guess let's start going through and filling this all in. There we go. Just like that. And we'll fill this all the way through. There we go. Yeah, you can teleport just like Fjordor. Yeah. Because it's going to be such a big map. Oh, it's already quite a big map, and it's going to be even bigger by the time it gets done in like 2 years. Yeah, it's going to be giant. Although I would probably in most cases prefer traveling around. Although to be fair, you can also add teleporters to your base with tech unlock, so you know, I guess to each their own playstyle. But it can definitely help you out if you want to quickly get to a nice, a certain region to do stuff in survival. There we go. Yeah, that's gonna be a nice entrance to the town square or the main street or whatever we end up doing, but probably the town square. Wait, what did we do here? So yeah, we build on the end of it, and we also have this going all the way through. There we go. And here as well, the other way. There we go. So that is that one sorted out, and Yeah, there we go. We'll start filling in these. And then this layer as well. This one. And then there we go. So we have to have the quarters in these versions. Just, oh, nope, not there. Nope. Right there. And like that. And then we're gonna do the craziness. And there we go. Just like this. All the way through to the end. And it's gonna look weird now, but eventually it will look just as nice as the other side. I've never been able to build, but your simple all-in-one starter base tutorial helped me build my first non-square building. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, non-square buildings are definitely the most tricky ones to get right and to get looking good. But once you start, you know, playing around with it, it's definitely fun. And the all-in-one was actually really fun to do because it's not too big, but it's like big enough that you have a bunch of space. And it's a little different, right? Because usually, especially starter bases are usually boxes, right? And this doesn't take too much extra effort, and it does look a lot nicer, I think. Let's see. What do we want? We need this one for sure. Well, we need all of them probably, but we need to start somewhere. That's not the one we want. We want this to go all the way around. Skinning all of these. Just like that. So that one is done. Then the other side. There we go. Okay, nope, that's not the one we want, but this one could be filled in. Get a nice blue roof. All the way. Oh, there we go. And the long process of skinning it all, but it's gonna be worth it because this is really gonna transform it, and we can properly see if we like the entrance to our town. I think we will, especially once we get started on adding the details in, of course, but this is definitely going to be a good first step. So from this layer on, we all want to use these just like that. That one's going to be the fancy row. We do want to also get the pillars just like that. Okay, and then for these, yeah, the question is whether we want to be able to look inside this. I kind of don't think we want to. So I think we kind of just want to fill that in. It's kind of useless space. We're not really going to do anything with that. So we might as well make a nicer ceiling. Okay, and then I do think we want this skin for these layers, and then the outside border is going to be different. I think that's what we do. I think that is probably the way to go. Just slowly but surely skinning these all. There we go. So yeah, and then the border is going to be slightly different, just as those parts are. I think that's going to be nice. Do we have anything else to skin that needs to be this variant? I don't think we do. Nope. All right. So we'll take out number 1. And then we should be able to skin the rest of this little border as well as these corners. That should all be the same. There as well. And then of course this layer will continue the same. And over here. The front is already done. Yeah, this is starting to look quite nice. Alright, so the first variant we've got. So that is these. Right, let's see. Do we have any detailed ones? Yeah, those are all the normal ones. Except those. Those we won't have details. There we go. Is that all we do? I think it is. Actually, we do need the second one as well, because we need the second one over here. And let's see, no, there's only flip. Yeah. Then we need the third variant, and I think that's gonna finish. Oh, that's gonna finish the build. Well, finish. It's gonna make it look nice. These ones we're gonna continue all the way through. There we go. Oh, that's not the one we want. We missed one. No. Why is it always the one missing link? That's gonna make our life difficult and we have to change again. Okay. And then I want to have a banner. Okay, so wait a minute. One over there. There we go. This is where we hit the Rex head. Perfect. And then we want to have the other banner. First one, I think. Yeah, there we go. And we actually do need to finish the roof still. And then we can say, there we go. Then we are done. Nice little ending of the roof. There we go. I think that works. Let's make it sunny again. Yeah, that is definitely nice entrance to the main town street or square, whatever we're gonna end up building. I might get a custom sign made instead to kind of fill that up. Might be better to fill up more of the area. But yeah, that is a good entrance to whatever town is going to be built here eventually, you know. Could be a lot. Could not be a lot. Depends on how crazy we go, I suppose, you know? How crazy we get. But it's starting to already get a little bit of a town feeling, right? We have a few little builds here and there already turning this into quite a nice little dock area. We definitely could use something in this little corner. Although, you know what I might do? Yeah, let's actually start on that. We might start making this into a little bit of grass. Using thatch. I don't know why we don't have quarter thatch things in the normal game. But we do not. Actually, before I destroy my work, I think I have thought of something even cooler. So let's get the skin back out. Looking amazing. Thank you, Alphias. How are you doing, man? How are you doing? I don't think I saw you around. Oh no, we did fight together. We did fight together. Yes, I remember because we weren't seeing each other in the Alliance. How did your teams fare and your base in the end? I think it was quite chaotic. But it was a fun ending to the monarchy season. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it was cool, right? I guess for you, it was a decent time. Because you're the States, right? So for you, it was probably mostly during the day, I'm guessing. Because for me, it was late as hell by the time we got done. I got done, like, I think 4:15 a.m. or something was when I stopped streaming. So definitely was a long night for me. You know? I guess Ross is getting everyone on that Ross stream schedule. Crazy hours, but yeah, it was a lot of fun, and I didn't want to miss the ending, obviously, like after all this time. Okay, there we go. So we're gonna do a little bit of a raised garden. That's basically what we're doing here. I think that's nice. Oh yeah, that sounds like beautiful times. I wish it was that for me. That was, yeah, that sounds way more reasonable. Yeah, I was so scared all the time, pretty much, of because my neighbors basically sleep in the room right behind me. So the wall behind me is bordering my neighbors, and obviously normally I don't tend to stream that late for that obvious reason. And then all season already with the race was already started at like midnight for me, so it was already, I hope I don't wake anyone up, and they start complaining about things, and then they announced this event, and I was like, well, this is surely gonna take much longer than the race. So I'm happy that I did not get any noise complaints. I got no complaints at all. So I think we did good. Okay, I want to have this one so I can snap this pillar like that. Perfect. Then we want the different textures for this. Nope, that's not the one we want. We want the third variant. The third one is what we need. There we go. But yeah. That is nice. And then we take out... Oh no, we already had the paint gun. There we go. We take out the filth color. And we start painting. And that's how we create some fake grass. And this will create a lovely little bit of green in our city, which I think is already gonna really help break this whole place up and add some life to the place. Right? Yeah, there we go. And it also fills up this awkward corner that was here. You know, kind of fills that up. Do we want to have a statue in the middle? Perhaps. Let's do a medium deco box, and then oof, what is the center of this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have 3. That does not look like the middle at all. Probably around there. Okay. Then we want to have statue skin. So these are the Roman statues, but they have some new variations. Do we want this one? Do we want that one? I think the default one is probably good. Oh, we can't make these bigger. That is a shame. Because I kind of would have liked to make it bigger. Not gonna lie. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm then gonna do multiple smaller statues. Just to kind of change things up. So what we'll do is we'll have one over there facing that way maybe. We'll have one over here facing this way. And we'll have one over here. And this will be that one maybe. We'll have a second. Yeah, so we can have 3 statues there. Oh, the different sizes though. This one is bigger. So maybe we do this one bigger then. Yeah, that's fine. All right. That is looking good. And then let's make ourselves some plants. So maybe some trees. We'll see which one we like. Okay. Let's see. We can have how many in the hotbar? Oh, perfect. We can have all of them. All of them in the hotbar. Now, I do think this is a big palm tree. Does it fit? It does. Yeah, that's gonna blend in nicely with the rest of the island. This is all way too big. Yeah, I think that's fine. That is way too big. Some bamboo could be nice. Filling in that little bit of green. There we go. Yeah, I don't really think we want to have more trees than that, to be honest. In the same little bit. Maybe this one to kind of give the palm a little bit more context. That one is a nice one as well, this plant. Wait, I'm missing one. Hello there, Ellie. Welcome in, welcome in. I'm missing this one. No, I do have that. I just skipped over it. There we go. this one is very nice because we can kind of create some overhanging to the side, but probably we also want to see if we can blend in the big one. No, that kind of overlaps. There we go. This little tree, could we perhaps still get that in? Yeah, perfect. There we go. You know, we'll just fill this up a bunch. There we go. Do I still want to have... Oh yeah, these ferns are pretty nice as well. There we go. And we'll fill the last little bits in with some grass. Look at that. Nice little bushy corner here. Look at that. That brings so much life. I love JVH. I love plants. There we go. Look at that. Little touch of green, but it really connects back to the rest of the island. So we definitely want to make sure that we kind of bring more green in. And as I said, I do want to probably at some point do like a dedicated decoration stream where we go through the streets, but the interiors as well. And we kind of go crazy. But I just wanted to do this little corner, you know, get a little bit of that green in there already. I think this really brings in that little bit of life, and it kind of connects this, because now basically from the warehouse to these 3 shrines back to this corner, I think in this corner we might do something similar as that to kind of connect this whole later on, and then all we need is to add details at the level of the dock. But as I said, those decorations we'll probably do in a dedicated session. But I think if we add like a similar thing here, that could be good. What did I do for this border? Which skin did I use? Yeah, that one. Okay. So we have this, and this is what we need. And of course, this one is a little bit smaller, but we can kind of use the same concept. There we go. Awesome build. Thank you, Jordan. Oh yeah, I guess it would end there. Because I ended it one before... Yeah, that's what I did. Because then we have plenty of space still to walk between them. So it's going to be slightly smaller, but that's fine. And then we want to use these to fill this in. Awesome. And then we have this one, and then here we do that one. And we can do the textures here. All the way through. We have to go through the 3rd variation for the pillars. Yeah, very nice. And then, of course, we want to paint this as well. the filth color to get that nice fake grass. Can I unequip this? Thank you. And then we do want to have a box in here, but which way do we want the statue to be facing realistically? Probably like that. And I think over here we're gonna go for the missing statue that we haven't used yet. Because we haven't used this one. Yeah, I think we're gonna just slightly rotate it. Of course, I did the whole circle, and I just wanted a little bit to the right. No, I think I want a bigger statue. Yeah, I would say that's fine. Because I don't want to overpower anything with this one. Alright, let's see. Do we want to have the one palm tree right behind it? Maybe. Yeah, I think that could be nice. Wait, what was this? Oh. Okay. Maybe we'll do that one. And we can start filling in some areas with this. Then, of course, we can take out that plant, which is quite cool. We can have a little bit with these funds. Yeah, I think we're getting there with these. Yeah, again, just adding in that little bit of green, but I think that really helps kind of break up these areas. And those were awkward corners anyway with the triangle, so I feel like this might be the best way to kind of fill those in. And also just make sure that we have enough green on the city, you know? We want to make a little paradise island town here with lots of beautiful statues, greenery, and hopefully some awesome buildings as well. Slowly we're going to turn it into an ARK base, of course. We kind of already have a storage system here. At some point we'll probably add a place to breed as well, because I kind of like the idea of this looking like a town, so it's obviously like a very nice looking build, hopefully at the end, like a town, but also has some practical ARK things thrown in as well. That would be cool for balancing it out. Yeah, still love this little temple we did at the start as well with the Roman structures. There we go. We kind of have a little bit of the luxury that we did this a little bit quicker than I expected. We finished this one. We finished this little build over here. Well, not finished, of course, except for the interior decorations. Although we did a little bit. I love these beams in here. I really like those. And then this little corner. The greenery has definitely been very, very nice to break up these ones. And of course the statues are... I'm so happy that he finally added the statues to the Astraeos pack, because that's such a nice way to decorate your base with. So cool. Really, really nice. Okay. Well, did not think this far ahead in my building plans. We did more than I expected to. I do think... Yeah, see, because the problem is, if I start another project, I don't think we'll finish it today. And I kind of like the fact that now we finished the projects. Because I didn't want to stream too long. What could we do? What could we do? I don't know, man. I don't know. So the plan is, for those that missed it, is this is of course the main entrance now to the town. Obviously we already had like the port entrance, but this is the main entrance to the town. That means that this over here is, this is going to be main street or main square, where we're going to have some buildings around. We're going to have like a lovely shrine over here, which I have some ideas for to make it quite cool. And then we'll have some villa over here with possibly some vineyard around it to make something unique, and then a big temple here. That is kind of the plan. And then we'll see where it goes. If we have suggestions, I think, thinking about it, we kind of also need that breeding spot that I've been talking about. Which could be over here. We could be over here, and I don't know. Is this map worth the price, and why isn't it a mod map? Well, it used to be a mod map, and it was gonna be a premium mod map, but things changed, and I'm quite happy that they did, and I will explain you exactly why I'm happy that they did. So, one big advantage of it being official DLC instead of a mod map is it's no longer taking any of your mod storage, which for PC players doesn't really matter, but for console players this is a huge win, because that means you can just play the map and download this map without worrying about your mod storage being completely taken over by it. Also, it's an amazing looking map. It's already one of, if not close to being the most beautiful map that ARK has. Definitely currently what ASA has to offer. It's already a big map. It's bigger than the island. It's bigger than Scorched Earth. So there's a lot to do, a lot to see. It has a lot of cool features, 2 unique bosses. Roaming King Titan Island. We have Extinction Island with OSDs and veins. So there's a lot to do already with gameplay. You have a Wyvern Trench. Yeah, so there's already quite a lot in there. And of course, some of this is also in the free mod map, which is still available, although currently bugged, but is still available, so you can still try that out for free. We have a unique creature on this map, of course, which is cool. But in my opinion, and this is my personal opinion, of course, you might think, well, I would rather wait until there's more, because all of this, which is already quite big, is only 35%, which means there's so much more to come. And I, for one, am really excited about the fact that every few months, this map gets an update. It gets a new region, it gets maybe a new boss, it gets something new, which makes you come back to the map and enjoy the new things, which I like, being able to return to a map that I've already invested in and then explore new regions instead of just going to new maps every time. So that's why I'm really excited for this. Yeah, and I love the vibe, you know, the Greek vibes. This map is already so beautiful, so big, and has a bunch of gameplays. Probably the 2 bosses that are already in here are some of not, if not currently, the most difficult bosses to defeat. So it's a big challenge, which is nice, of course. And then with adding in some of the other features, there's a lot to do. Whether you just want to, you know, play ARK and have all the gameplay loops that you love and know, you know, you don't have to go to Extinction anymore for the veins, for the drops. You can do it right here. You have some tough bosses to fight. You got some lovely places for building, which of course I definitely like. Yeah, and you have a fun new tame as well. So if you like that, then definitely get it now. If you don't like it or you think it's not enough yet, just wait and check back in like a few months. Because knowing Nakardis, that's also a big thing. It's not made by Wildcard, it's made by Nakardis, and that gives me a lot more trust and hope in quality and frequent updates and delivery and new content. Unless he gets held back, of course. But yeah, he's proven that he can probably make better maps than even Wildcard themselves. So I think, in my eyes, it's definitely worth it. All right. Yeah, as I said, I didn't really plan to build much more than we did. We just kind of did it a lot faster than I expected. We built this little new temple using the Roman structures, which I do think blending quite nicely with the Astraeos structures, and is a nice way to make sure that... Oh, don't rain on my lovely summary. It's a nice way to make sure that you have not all the same textures and colors everywhere. This breaks that up a lot, which I really like. Then we have the little new addition, which is going to be like a small covered marketplace, which is just a nice and open design. It could also be kind of like a stables, technically, you know, whatever we want. But that's definitely looking nice, and it kind of fills in that corner, especially now that we've added the little... Oh, always the bow. The little garden area there. We finished our main entrance to the town, so we can finally get started on the proper town next time. Or we will do one of the bigger builds. That depends on what I feel like building at the time. But yeah, the entrance is done. Again, a nice little bit of garden. And of course the warehouse that we built last time as well. So yeah, it's getting there. It's definitely getting there. Starting to look quite nice. Like a proper little town out here. Which is definitely a good thing. I like it. I'm quite excited about that. Anyway, yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap up stream here. It's gonna be a little bit of shorter stream, but that's fine. This used to be my normal stream time about this. Maybe half an hour or an hour longer than this, but Monarchy has thrown my whole stream time feeling out of the window. I feel like now this is a short stream, but this is fine. We did some nice building, and yeah, we need to make sure that we have some ideas prepared before we jump into things, because I want to really build a very nice town here. So I try to do some research for what I want to build before I start building it for this project, you know, to keep it streamlined. But as I said, we'll do many more. We'll do some frequent streams during the week, probably working on this project, maybe starting another build project as well. I'll try to jump back in tutorials now that Monarchy is over. So any builds you've seen that you want to see a tutorial for, let me know that as well. And then yeah, I'm doubting, or I'm debating whether I should start another survival playthrough somewhere. Maybe Astraeos. Yeah, bro, probably Astraeos, actually. I don't know what else I would do, because I really enjoyed that side of Monarchy, being in survival situations a lot more, but I wouldn't do the focus as much, of course. I would be like once a week, maybe a survival stream / episode. Something. I don't know. We'll see. Definitely more buildings though, so definitely look forward to those. Thank you so much for joining me today. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I hope to see you around in the next video or stream. Yeah. See you next time, guys. See you next time.